Hello everybody, CarlRyds here and welcome to a brand new series. This is CarlRyds Plays SimCity. Let's start by sorting out a brand new region for us. So let's create a region. I always like to go for one of the bigger regions up here. Let's see if I can remember which one it is that I like. It's not that one or that one, I think it's the one before. Yeah, that one there, the Titan Gorge. This has 16 cities and 4 great works. Let's go on to the next page and name that city. We're going to name it CarlRyds. And we're going to select our opening city, which is going to be this one over here. It's got some good coal resources, some good ores. Not so much water, but it's got a lot of wind as well, but there's no oil there. Rail network is available, and shipping. So we'll claim that region, and we'll start playing. So if you guys would like to see more videos on SimCity, hit that like button, and make sure you subscribe if you're new to my channel as well. Okay, here we go guys. We are into our very first city on CarlRyds Plays SimCity. So what we're going to do is we're going to create some roads. In this episode we're going to create... Yep, I know, we need to create a highway and a residential zone as well. Now, what I like to do with roads is not to go for these ones at first. I like to go for the medium density supports. The reason for that is you can upgrade these ones to the high density and then to the streetcars. Where if you put these in, you'd have to bulldoze them and redo them. Now we are going to use those on the actual streets for the houses themselves. But for the main roads we're going to use these ones at first and then we're going to upgrade them later on in the series. So I need to kind of find a good area about there. What do you think? Should we go with there? Alright, let's build up to there. And build out a little bit more. We reach where we need to. Okay, so we've got a nice big area there where we can go. So I might go all the way to the other side. Is that going to be too much money? Yeah, I think that's okay. So we're going to go all the way to the other side, so we've got all this area to play with. And let's start building a few of our houses. Now what I don't like to do myself is to put them directly going onto this main road. I like to step them back a bit. So you can put some things around here, like maybe some commerce or something like that. So I like to go one block back, like so. And then I like to use, I don't like to use the low, I like to use the mediums myself as I'm building all of this. And I'll just link that up as well. And we'll come down here. A couple of areas, bring that in, build up these residential areas here like so, bob that one down the middle, and we have our first residential area. I am on a spending spree, you are correct, but this is for the greater good. So bob these areas in here because these are our residential areas. So we need to look at power, water and sewage, of course. And what we need to do is, I think at first, is to get some wind power. Because all these are going to be later on. So let's see where, so the wind's flowing that away. It's 14 up there. 14. 14. So it's basically 14 all the way along. Now, what I like to do is kind of make like a service area. So if I take this up to here, like so, take this along here, and then I like to put the power on like this. Now the reason for that is I can extend this all the way down here, and I can bob in some other utilities down here without having it connected directly to the road. That's what I personally like to do. So let's go into this now and bob in some more turbines. A few of these in. I know I've not got much money. Not got much money. Have a nice little sign though. Should we put a nice little sign in? Like so. So it shows off the niceness of that. Alright. So that is 2. And we got some people moving in as well. I'm just going to speed the game up a bit in the bottom left hand corner there. So we get some more people in and get some people paying some taxes, because our income, we're spending more on power than we're getting in residential income at the moment. We may need to take out a loan at some point, but we are getting 162 now, so we've got some more people who have moved in or wanting some water. I know guys, you want some water. We're going to get to that. Alright, let's grab one of these and let's see where all the water is. So there's not that much. It's mainly, there's some over here, which is going to be the easiest place to put it. But again, not a lot there. Maybe down here in this little service area we can bob some of these in here. So we do need some cash to do that though, so I'm going to take out a loan, and the reason I'm going to do that is, we can select that and then accept. I'm going to take out that loan because I need to build infrastructure to make sure that we're doing a good job for our residents. Now I'm going to keep this fairly close to the road so I can build up going this way. So I've currently got 2 water pumps, so hopefully we should see the water starting to flow into the streets down here. There we go. Petition to build town hall approved. What I want to do before we get into all that stuff with town halls and stuff is to do a few more residential areas. I think it's really important that we get as much residential as possible in. I know we need some commercial as well to make it so those guys have got jobs to go to. So bring this out here. Let's see where the mapping takes us. Did we use those? I think we used those, didn't we? Ah, we did. Let's high density, low density. Oh, we didn't. We're using medium density, that's good. Okay. Build those. Build out to here. Okay, so that is some more residential area. We're going to go out one more, I think. Trying to look at my money at the same time, make sure I'm not spending. I am spending a lot, but I think it is worth it in the long run. So let's bob these in with some residential areas. So if we hold command on Mac, can do that. And then we'll get 6 areas of residential there. I'm going to put commercial all the way along here. And I'm going to put commercial all the way along here. And all the way along here. So these guys have got some jobs to go to, hopefully. And pop that on there and on there. So we should start getting some businesses, which obviously is going to have heightened demand for our electricity and for our water supplies as well. So I just want to keep an eye on those. So 8.1 at the moment, and then we have water at 17. So we need some sewage. We need to get rid of some sewage. Right, wind goes that way. So really, you want it in this corner down here, don't you? Because otherwise, the place is gonna stink. So, if we take this as far down here as we can with the money that we have, like so. Like so, and then add in that going that way. We've got the sewage sorted out and the wind's going this way. Now I'm planning to put the, what's it called now? The industrial zone in this kind of area here, so it won't matter too much that the pollution level in this corner is going to be higher than it is, say, in the residential area, which is what you want, because you don't want it to be too bad. Now what I can do is bob in some houses along here as well, and along here, like so, and we should now have some businesses paying some taxes and some people paying some taxes as we have there. So we got residential and commercial about the same at the moment, around $800, but we are spending a lot of money on power and water. We're actually spending more money on water than we are on power or sewage at the moment. What I do want to do is just increase the number of turbines over here, because it's going to start getting used a lot. So we need to Bob's. Oh, I don't have enough money to do that. How much are they? £5 each. Might have to wait for that a little bit. A little bit. Right, we have a petition to build our government, to build our town hall. Now, where should we build our town hall? What I actually like to do is put it in a giant circle. So, let's see. Now I'm going to have to use one of these. That's 10, and put it in a circle like so, like this, but I do not have enough money to do this. How much is that gonna cost? I've got 10 grand. What can I get for 10 grand? That much. Should be enough. Should we do it? Should we do it? I know it's a lot of money, but I do like doing this. I do like it to go to there, though, when I do it usually. So what we might do... We are taking in a lot of money, so I reckon I can get away with another loan. I basically... You'll notice in this game, guys, that I basically just live on credit in SimCity. So, there you go. I've done it. There's no going back now. Alright, so I need to remove the middle of this area, like so, and that bit, if I can get it, there we go, and no, I didn't mean to do that, and put that back. I need to put it back into that. It's a bit wonky, isn't it? So that is now our circle of power, I like to call it. Okay, so we'll bob in around here. We'll bob in a lane there. And we'll bob our government in the middle of there. You can see around the edge there, you can see all the different areas that we're going to be able to build in as well. So it is good to have this big area available to us for all the different departments of government that we're going to need. So I'll bob that in there. So that's now hiring, and this will be where our mayor's house and our mayor's mansion is as well. So this is basically government. So we need to name our city. Now I'm going to name it after the capital city of my country, which is London. So we're going to call it London here in CarlRyds Plays SimCity. Now let's add some more residential areas to try and make sure that we have enough money. Now I like to step it out at this point and use the circle as a sort of a guide to where to put these areas. So you'll see me doing things like this where we're stepping it out each time around the circle to do that. I just like the way it looks personally. So at the end of this series we should have a really nice looking city. And we might end up doing some more cities as well, maybe even a great works in the regions. Do stay around for the whole series and give me comments below. I'll be reading those and taking your suggestions on board during the series. So make sure you comment below, like and subscribe. It really helps. And we can build this together here on CarlRyds Plays SimCity. So there is some more residentials. Pop those in. Don't know what I'm going to do with these areas yet. I don't really have a plan for those yet, but I'm sure we'll have a plan in future. And I just want to do the other side as well, so it's 2 and then it goes 1 in. I love stuff to be like symmetrical and stuff. I don't like things that are not symmetrical, or things that are wonky and stuff. It really irritates me. So hopefully in this series we can do a good job at doing that. Oop. Gotta be careful with these. The SimCity tools are a bit. You have to be very precise with them at times. So, alright. I think we're doing a good job here. Bob those in. Like so. And like so. And a few of these areas, bob these in as well. Like so. Guys, look at how great our very first city in CarlRyds Plays SimCity is going. Look at that. We're having great times. They won. What do you want? Hi. But I need a place to work. Zone industrial. I'll do it. But we're going to do that in the next episode of CarlRyds Plays SimCity. You can see the residential areas filling up here and the commercial areas filling up as well. We're going to have to make sure that we keep an eye on things like energy and water. So if we open, you can see that we're having a few energy issues over there, so we'll sort that out in the start of the next episode. And now I need to check water. That seems to be okay. Yeah, seems to be alright. And sewage, is that all being taken away down that road? Looks like it is. And government. People are happy that we've got our town hall there right in the middle of our area. And as soon as we get to 5,000 residents, we can upgrade our city hall. So hopefully we can do that in the next episode. That's it for the very first episode of CarlRyds Plays SimCity. Hope you're enjoying the series so far. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you're new to my channel. I'll see you next time. Bye!